What if life is a game? A little while back, I came across a YouTube video because I was investigating this very idea, and there was a lady that mentioned a book series called The Game is Life. It talked about these children who were under 18, and for their school, they went into a simulation and got to live a full life in a very short amount of time in order to gain knowledge and skills about life that they could carry over into their actual lives. Meditation was their way to talk to God, and it was very interesting. But I have been toying with this idea. Last night I was doing some research on the simulation theory, and I have to admit that it's very, very convincing, because when you think about it, we all know that we, with our human eyes, only see certain wavelengths of light. Basically, life is an illusion. This is where I started getting deep. So, what if we are the avatars for our higher selves in this game of life, and our higher selves are directing or leading us toward where they already are? My mind was blown. I couldn't be the only one out here that had this epiphany. Our emotions and how everything about our human bodies is made to give us a certain experience so that we can really feel like we're in the game. What would we be doing differently if we knew that everything is aligned for our benefit? Even when we think that it's wrong, it's really for us to direct us to where it is that we're supposed to be going. If we are really in a game, what should we be changing? I would stop allowing small stuff to have such a strong emotional pull on me, because a lot of things are not as serious as I make it. What are my relationships telling me? Because it's all designed to get us to where we are supposed to be spiritually. But if you've never contemplated the idea, it really makes a lot of sense to me. Us being the characters in our higher selves virtual reality. Our video games are getting more and more realistic. And if it continues going that way, what makes us think that we're not going to be in a place where we're not going to be able to know the difference? Although I've had this thought for a long time, I never really lived my life in the knowing that it's just a game. And when we know how to play it, know the rules of the game, how to be successful, what it is that our goals are for our experience, and what role each person is playing in our lives, what they're here to show us and teach us along the path. Not saying that you're not going to have to pay bills and do all of the things that help you survive in the game. Like, that's part of the game, so you have to still do those things. But it just changes a lot of things when you start to look at life that way, and there's a huge likelihood that this is the case. Let me know what you think about the simulation theory. If you haven't looked it up, I would definitely suggest doing that and hear what other people are saying about the possibility of us living in a simulation. I just want to share my thoughts on it because it's been heavy on my mind lately. So I'm going to keep contemplating, what does my life look like then if I'm really committed to living my life like it's a game? And so until next time,